and hello, all my cruising and travel fans. It's Rob here from Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Today we are having our monthly open mic, and we will be chatting about whatever topics may pop on up. So, if you would like to come on up, the link is in the chat down below. So we will just wait for a few more moments for people to make it on in and check it on out. And I hear Lucky's coming down. Yes, my double Lucky. The cute Lucky. So you came on down for the live show. That's very nice of Lucky. But anyways, first we will talk about that carnival ship, the Freedom, that caught on fire once again. And that is a very dreadful situation that it caught on fire. This is the second time within 2 years that it has caught on fire, and it's extremely sad because something is obviously wrong and not correct, and they need to figure out what is going on. So I do have some guests that are going to be coming on the way. So I'm just going to try and quickly find out how far behind they are. All right. One of them should not be too far behind. And then we will welcome them on in once they get here. So the link is in the chat. Just click on the link and you will be brought up shortly. We just need to make sure you have your mic on and we are able to see you. That is just the easiest and simplest requirement that we do ask for. Let me bring this back up to live because I'm watching off of my phone too. Off of my channel. And I see that we have one other person just join on in. So welcome on in. And don't be afraid to say hello. Yes, so we are talking about a bit about the Carnival Freedom. That it caught on fire once again. And the next two sailings end up having to be canceled. Now, me personally, I would not be fully happy at all if I was on the next sailing and it did get canceled and I traveled all the way down there to the cruise port just to find that out a day before. Because as they say, you should be traveling down to the cruise port at least one day in advance. So that would be a big bummer, and I would have to be working with the insurance companies because naturally that would be trip interruption, and see what they can do and help me out with making things, I guess we'll call it right. Do they just pay for my accommodations for the week down in Florida? Do they arrange to have me sent home early? And then work it out with the cruise line because naturally the cruise line would have to give you some benefits and incentives out of it for not able to cruise. So yeah, we'll have to wait upon and see. So, yeah. But let us all know inside that comment section down below or in the chat, what would you do if you got down to the cruise port, assuming you were the next cruise, and you found out your cruise is canceled? And we're only going to give you your money back and so much percentage. How would you deal with upon that? Would you want to spend the week down exploring the cruise port city, or would you just head on back home? Let us all know inside that comment section or the chat. Like I said, for me, it would definitely be, I would probably try to arrange to be sent back home, because so I'm not cruising around, because who knows what you could and cannot do and what we covered by the insurance company, because chances are everything's all out of your own pocket until you get back home, and then you gotta submit all the receipts. So that could be one heck of an expensive week for you to cover all your food, your entertainment, hotels, all that stuff. But so it'd be cheaper to just send you back home. But once again, everyone's welcome to join up on the panel. Just click on the link and I will bring you on up. And that's all I ask for is for your camera to be on and microphone. Because obviously we need microphones so we can hear each other. So as long as we can see, we're golden. So yeah. So in the meantime, while we are waiting for some people to join us in the chat, I'm going to play this promo video for the Booze Cruise 3.0.
The Booze Cruise 3.0, hosted by Rob from Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Ports of call: Costa Maya, Mexico; Roatan, Honduras; Belize City, Belize; Cozumel, Mexico; out of Tampa, Florida; Costa Maya, Mexico; Roatan, Honduras; Belize City, Belize; Cozumel, Mexico. Aboard the Grandeur of the Seas out of Tampa, Florida. Sailing October 25 to November 1, 2025. Book today for this amazing sailing with any travel agent.
Yep, and that is the group cruise happening in October of 2025 on Grandeur of the Seas. And we have some guests in the basement now, so are you guys ready to come on up? Give me a thumbs up. And here they are, our friends and yours, Carnival Cruise Addicts.
What's up, everybody?
Hey,
How you guys
Rob.
all doing? How are you doing?
Hanging
Great.
in there.
How are you?
I cannot complain too much.
What is that thing behind you? What's that thing behind you?
These are drapes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna work off of the computer, but the computer wanted to give me some hard times.
Oh, you're on your phone.
I'm actually on my iPad.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I'm trying to get the volume up so I can hear you.
Yeah, the new computer wanted to give me a little bit hard time.
Seems to be normal. Ours does the same thing, so I feel you.
So I kind of have to figure, okay, why is it doing it to me? But I have a.
It's great to meet you in person ish.
Well,
Ish,
it's on screen, but someday it might be on a board of a ship.
That'd be good.
Absolutely.
Might be on a cargo ship. Might be on another
Definitely.
ship.
Well, it's going to be a carnival ship because that's, our name.
But then,
That's
of
kind of
course,
what we do.
the Carnival Cruise Addicts
Yeah,
change
kind
that
of what
it
we
will be
do.
a carnival ship. But, anyways, let's dive in and talk about the Freedom.
Ooh.
With
No, that's sad.
or you don't want to talk about that one.
Yeah, they had an issue again. I mean, it happens, just like anything else. You can get an accident on the way to work, and poop happens.
I mean, 2 fires on the Welltail in like a couple years. That's crazy.
Within about a 2-year span.
Yeah, not good.
So, obviously, we are saying there's got to be some issues along there.
I don't know. It's not good.
Yeah, there could be some mechanical issues, but I mean, one of the cool things I was reading on John Heal's blog the other day that the crew gets to stay on board and they still get paid even though they're in dry dock. So some of them are allowed to get off, like the short termers, like the entertainment people, stuff like that. They're allowed to actually get off the boat and go do a mini vacation while everybody else stays on. They still get their regular salary and they get to chill.
Well, what I would say about that is nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
So nobody got hurt.
So they canceled a couple cruises they weren't expecting to, but they found out the damage was more than they thought. And for the safety of the passengers and the crew, they're like, no, we have to fix this before we put it back out. So I think it's genius myself.
Yeah. And let's welcome on in Mrs. Najuma Brown.
Najuma Brown.
Well, hello.
And I plan to meet her very, very soon, this fall.
And the booze cruise.
Nope. This year is not the booze cruise. Next year.
Oh, that's next year.
This year there is a booze cruise 2.0, but as of right now, I'm not set to go on to it.
Oh.
Because literally about 2 days before that, I'll be flying back home from Alaska.
All right. Do you have a shipmate? Are we on your shipmate?
Should be, I think. But my shipmate is Klotz.
What?
Klotz. Just take the first letter of my channel name, like each letter.
Oh, I think we are. Yes.
And you get Klotz.
Cruising on the high season travel. Yes, we gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just booked our 9th forthcoming cruise the other day because we got down to 8 and Liz was like, oh, hell no.
Oh, no, you're not. We're not.
What?
We're not shipmate people.
Oh, doing it now.
Oh, we're doing it up now.
I've just added you.
All right. I will accept it at the end of the show.
Cover that.
Yes, but I want to see if we've been on any cruises together.
Chances are no. If you have only done Carnival.
We have. We're well, as the name says. Although we are sporting our Coach Cruise gear this evening.
Do you watch Coach Cruise?
Off and on, I do watch Coach Cruise.
Yes. So.
Yeah, because
representing.
If you weren't on the Booze Cruise 1.0, then we have not cruised together.
Yeah.
Because that was my first Carnival cruise.
Ah, okay.
It wasn't supposed to be, but it just turned out to be that way.
All right.
But yeah. Yeah, but no, sad that happened to the Carnival ship, and I know with is it Jordan from Royal? She when they were in dry dock, she got even go right down to ground zero. So where when it was in dry dock. So that was pretty cool. But it's good that they're keeping the entertainers and all the employees on board. So can't
Yeah.
complain.
No. They said the entertainers, because most of them are on sure contracts anyway, they have the option to go on a vacation, and they can, as long as they're back, obviously by the time it sails. But that's pretty cool. Like, the regular crew, they're gonna stay on board, and I think John said they're gonna do some extra deep cleaning and some maintenance and stuff like that. So they'll fix some things, and but it's not like, I mean, if our jobs, if my store burnt down. Um, I'm not really going to be employed for a couple weeks and months, whatever it is, until the store is back open. So good on Carnival for sure.
Yep. Anyways, since I have you guys up here, you want to tell us a little bit about your channel?
Sure. Yeah. We went live, if you will. We started in July of last year. I was trying to convince Liz to do it for a while before that, because during the pandemic, she was nothing but watching cruise channels, because we all had cruise envy and cruise withdrawal. And I mean, there's so many great channels out there, and I was like, we can do this not just to get YouTube famous or anything like that, but we've been on 57 Carnival cruises, and we're like, we have a lot of knowledge that we can share that we've learned from everybody else. So we thought it'd be really cool to do it. And Liz, just like myself, we're not the biggest fans of being on camera. She works from home since the pandemic, and she's on camera every day. So it took her a while to agree to actually do it. And I'm like, oh, I'll help with the editing, this, that, and the other. And I don't. This is the editor master right here. Everything you see that's put up is by her, maybe with the exception of the John Heald's Yakety Yak, which I film,
No.
and she edits everything on that.
I do
Yeah.
all the editing.
Yeah.
I do all of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, Lovely DeLoca, Parrot DJ, Coach Cruise, Island Time Travel, like we followed all of them, and then he finally convinced me. And I said, look, if I could buy some new gadgets, because I like technology, if I could have a new camera, a new this, a new that. And he's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, this is our studio, which is the middle of our living room. We just cleared out a wall and made a studio.
He said he would do editing with me.
Then I realized how hard it was. And I'm like, nah, baseball season.
So I don't know what I can say. Can I do that? I don't know.
No, you could, yeah. Just, scratch a little bit.
Well, yeah. Nothing. He does nothing.
So, which baseball team?
I'm Baltimore Orioles fan.
Okay. Obviously, I'm the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays.
Well,
yeah.
you gotta be. I mean, same division, and Jays haven't been good for a while, and Orioles weren't good for pretty much ever. So yeah, I feel your pain. But I mean, you guys got some wicked good players on there.
Yeah, we do, and we just finished our last reno. So
Well, you should be. It was your opening day today, yeah?
Nope. We opened April 5th.
Oh, April 5th.
April 5th. Well, at home.
Is it April 5th or 8th? Either the 5th or
at
8th.
home, but the season started today.
Home. But for today, we started today, and we won 8-2.
All right.
Oh yeah, okay. You guys won today. Nice. Yeah, we actually crushed the Angels 11-1.
Oh, he's looking at the scores.
Oh, look at yep. You guys took out the Rays. Very nice. So we're tied for number 1 in the AL East right now with the Yankees. Nah.
Yeah, Yankees. Oop, we better not say that too loud.
Tell us.
We do
tell
have
us what got you into this whole thing, Rob.
For me, it was simply I just was watching Tony and Jenny from Lotto Lico and Don from Don Terrace Vacations.
Oh, Don, yeah.
Then I got into like the ship life and all of them. It's like this all sounds pretty cool. I've always been thought about maybe doing a YouTube channel. I first started off with leaning towards cooking, but then cruising kind of took over because I didn't really want to be doing cooking videos all the time. Where cruising, I can talk about cruising all the time. So, like a few weeks ago, I was actually talking to my boss, and we were talking about the Icon, and he was asking about costs to get on the Icon. I said, bare minimum, $2,000. He says, okay, and what if I want to go full out? Like I'm talking the full shabam. $20,000.
Correct.
And that was only for 7 days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that ship has some exuberant costs involved.
Yeah. So I said, well, I will need your arm, your leg, maybe your kidneys, just to cover that whole shabam.
Right.
Yeah.
Signature, your firstborn, stuff like that. Yeah, they said the average cost for a cabin, I think, all said and done, was like $6,000 or $7,000 if you blend them all together. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
No, not happening.
I mean, we're Carnival junkies, and if they came out with a Carnival ship and they're like, you have to pay $7,000, I'm like, I'm sitting on my porch, thank you.
Nope.
Yep, and for me, I'll be up here freezing my butt off. I'm not paying that price.
No, but we love your I love your food reviews when you do the little restaurant reviews and things like that. I think it's great. Oh, Bill's here.
Mr. Bill.
Hello, Bill. How are you doing? Welcome on in. If you'd like to join us, the link is up above. So
I don't see a link. Do you see a link?
If not, then I can repost it.
It might be there, but I don't see it.
Just got a phone, maybe.
I can easily repost it.
I don't see it in the chat.
It should also be pinned to the top.
Oh, it might be. Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I just reposted it too.
Oh, he said the link is there, and I said, "Come join us."
Good job winning the trivia, Bill.
I said, "Come join us, Bile." Not Bill, but Bile.
Bile.
Bill, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a good job winning the trivia, man. It's just out on that speaker.
I'm bouncing around. I don't care. Come in for 2 seconds, please.
Bounce in, say hi.
Come up for a few moments and
2 seconds. You can come in for like 2 seconds, please.
Yeah, but no. So like once I told him, he was shocked with that pricing.
Yeah, that price, and it's cray. So there's a lot of color on the Icon, like all these like color pops.
Oh, and their water park.
And they have like something with like a dog peeing on the wall or something.
It's like the artwork we have here in Fort Myers. They have a famous artist that did all these things.
It's cray.
Yep, and I heard Carnival is going to be coming out with 2 brand new ships within the next
2 more XL.
2 more XL.
Number 4, number 5 have been announced for release in 27 and 28, both of which are currently unnamed. And we've done a couple of things, and
we have ideas. But first of all, we like the smaller class ships versus these XL class ships.
Yep.
I miss the Grand Atrium where you come in, and so you were on the Glory, right?
I was on Glory, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you come in and there's this Grand Atrium with these glass elevators.
Yeah, they go all the way up to the glass and the whale tail.
The new ships are not like that.
Yeah.
They're stunted and whatever.
They have cool cone things and stuff like that. And the food options are great. I mean, the amount of stuff that's available on those ships is amazing. But just, I don't know, the allure of the smaller ships is a little more enticing to us. So we had, like, so we had 9 carnivals booked, and none of which are on an Excel class. So they're all midships, and we actually just booked the Elation. Was it?
I think it was the Elation.
Yes. I gotta look. I don't remember all this crap. All right, going to
He's going to
shipmate.
shipmate and check.
Go on, shipmate. So we have forthcoming in July the Magic. Then in October we're on the Sunrise, and then December of this year we're on the Legend, and then we're back on the Legend in February, and then we're doing our first ever back to back, which we've never done, and at this point would be 60 cruises. We're doing a 3-night and a 4-night on the Conquest, which is gonna go to
Celebration Key,
yes.
the new port for Carnival.
Oh, I didn't put it in there.
What do you mean?
I don't have the Conquest, Venezia, and the Miracle. I didn't put it in my shipment.
Oh, the October one.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's going.
So
I'm not paying attention.
nothing
Yeah, I
for
didn't put it.
September.
No, yeah, it's gonna be September.
No,
We normally do an
September.
October one, but we're going maybe on a cruise with Tie-Dye Dave.
No, not Tie-Dye Dave.
Not that Dave. Dave.
Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave. I
Uncle
get my
Dave?
Daves confused. Yeah. I have 2 Daves at work too, so I'm all Daved up.
Right. You're
Daved up.
He's all Dave up.
God.
Yeah,
I'm all Daved up.
Uncle Dave is not the same person as Just Dave.
No, there's Dave, and then we have Tie-Dye Dave and Uncle Dave, and I get the 2 confused because, well, they're both Dave. So
Oh, the Paradise.
Paradise. There
That's
you
an
go.
older one.
Paradise, is that for the booze cruise or no?
No.
No. September 15th, 2025.
Okay.
We're trying though.
But nice, smaller ships. One of their first ships, the Sensation class or Fascination class, whatever they called it. But
Yeah.
we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, I had a good time on the Glory, and now looking forward to the Magic. See what the Magic has to bring.
When are you going on the Magic?
I'm going on the Magic September 9th, 10th, something like that.
Of this year.
This year.
And that's part of what?
Random cruiser.
It's just a cruise.
So we'll put you back on Carnival.
Yeah, it'll put me back on Carnival, yeah.
Yeah, no. What made you rebook with Carnival? 'Cause I know you said you only been on one Carnival prior to this.
What made me rebook? Just
Yes, sir.
chose to try another Carnival ship and see what
Paradise. You were on the what was it? The Conquest?
I was on Glory.
Oh, Glory. So when you go to the Conquest, the Paradise, it's going to be a lot. It's a smaller ship.
Yeah, but I'm not doing Paradise.
Oh, what'd
No,
you
we
say?
are.
No,
I went from Glory up to Magic.
Oh, Magic. We have the Magic this year.
Yeah, they're about the same size ship, give or take.
Yeah, that's about the same. We have the Magic this year in July for our 25th anniversary.
And that's how we started cruising, was our honeymoon in '99. But at that point in time, we lived in Connecticut. So it was a bit of a bitch, much like you, to actually get on a cruise. Now we live in Fort Myers, Florida. So we live 2 hours from Tampa, 2.5 from Miami, 4-ish from Port Canaveral. So we just go on cruises all the time now.
Yeah, but we have a nice grand suite booked on the Magic.
Yep.
And it's our 25th anniversary, so.
Do you do interior rooms or do you do balconies?
We never do balconies, but we're actually trying interior for the first time.
So we've done an interior, and I will say the cool thing about an interior is you can sleep.
It's quiet.
It's
and
quiet
dark.
and it blacks out, and it's like dark, and you can sleep. So that's cool.
Well, I better bring him up before he decides to run away. So I'm assuming you're ready. So let's bring him up.
We got.
Hey, everybody.
Hey! What's up, Bill?
Not much. How's it going? Rob, how's it going?
Pretty long time
Oh my
no
God.
see.
It's
Where
been a
have I
while.
seen you before?
Cheers, kind sir.
We love you, Bill.
You guys are the best.
Oh.
Just like you, mother. Just like you.
Yep,
Did you have a good time on the? Oh, go ahead.
I actually finally got to meet Bill in October.
Oh.
You did.
Yes.
He doesn't remember.
And that was on the booze cruise.
On the booze cruise. We had a great time. I watched some of your videos, Rob. I see you. Yeah, you got me on some of your videos.
So, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Say yes to Mexican candy?
Say no. You always say no to Mexican candy. You never take anybody, whatever they offer you down there. You always say no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bill, we love you. Like,
Oh,
you're the
boy.
best.
Yeah, it's like thinking like when you go to the Mexican shops and
How's
they're
the-
like, "Oh, you want
how's
to buy
Justin
some
doing?
jewelry?" and they give you a shot of tequila. Be leery of the tequila.
Right. I'm always leery of stuff like that. How's
Right.
Justin doing, Rob?
He's working a lot. He's working a lot.
Is he good? We got to get him back on the cruise.
Yep. The Magic, September.
Okay.
Yep.
That'd be nice.
But
Is that a group
since-
cruise?
No, that is a just a normal cruise.
Okay, good.
But there is a group cruise in the making for the following year. That's hosted by yours truly.
Yeah, you have the Booze Cruise 3.0 or something like that, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it's not on Carnival. So,
We got to work that out, but okay.
but I'm sure there'll be another one that I'll be arranging, and it will be Carnival.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Night by now, the 3.0, October 25th through the November 1st. I got you, Grandeur of the Sea. Okay, that'll be nice.
But since we have you up here now, let me pick your brain for a little bit. The La Medusa, is that how you say it?
Luminosa?
Yes. Tell us all about that ship.
It was an okay ship. It's like a Spirit class ship. They said it was going to be Italian themed. It really wasn't. Luminosa is, they call it the Pink Lady. Everything in there is pink, and they have all these things that look like donuts all around the ship. I don't know. It's kind of a weird ship. It's an older ship. Spirit class. Only good thing, it went to Alaska, and it had a heated pool outside on the back of the ship. Okay. So you were able to go swimming outside, even though it was cold. The weather was cold, and they didn't have. Let me think. Okay, let me make sure I'm thinking about the right ship. I don't think they had like Guy's Burgers and a couple of other restaurants. They didn't have those. They had a hamburger place, which to me was. My son went on the cruise also, and he didn't like it. But I thought the burgers were decent. They also have something that's unique on there. It was and I forget the name of the restaurant. It was a Indian based food that was open like 2 hours a day. So it had Indian food. But other than that,
some great ideas for some food reviews.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if I was thinking, I don't think that far in advance, but yeah, if you look at, I think Peril DJ, I think they did a review of like the Indian food restaurant. They were talking about how, because it was just such a unique restaurant, that they enjoyed it, and it was good. It was something to break up the monotony.
Yeah, because I have that ship for 26.
Oh, I think you'll like it.
Yeah, but I got a very long plane ride for that one.
Where is that?
Brisbane.
Brisbane. That'd be nice. Are you doing the transatlantic, or are you just doing a cruise there?
Just a cruise around there.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I wanted to do one like that. I wanted because where's your cruise going? Because I always wanted to go back and visit the French Polynesian Islands, and I know a lot of times they'll cruise there from there.
I have to look up all the port stops. I can't remember all the port stops, but
was the burger joint on the Luminosa like the old ones on the Carnival on the back of the boat, where it was those thick burgers with the hot dogs, or?
No. Honestly, it reminded me more of like Guy's Burgers. They were more like the smash burgers. If I remember correctly, like the old burgers that they used to have, they were more like the pre-made patties.
Frozen patties.
And I thought these were better. What?
Listen, they're not frozen. We confirmed.
Oh,
the patty.
Oh, I don't know. And again, I don't remember these patties. They kind of reminded me of Guy's Burgers. Kind of greasy and they seem to be fresh. I enjoyed them.
Well, one of our John Hill Yakety Yaks we do. They asked about frozen versus fresh, and it's definitely fresh.
Yeah,
it's not frozen.
They're saying is the Guy's Burgers, are they frozen burgers? And then you slap them on there, and they're like, no, they're absolutely fresh meat, and they ball them up, and then they smash them out. But I agree with it. They are greasy,
and that's what it looks like. And Guy's Burgers, I think these burgers were similar to that. They just didn't have Guy's name, and they had kind of the different type of burgers with the toppings, and the fries were decent. So I didn't have any problems with them. My son didn't like the burger. Say again?
How was the chocolate martini?
I don't know. I don't think I have one on that ship.
Oh no.
I don't think I did. No. My goodness. You know what? I think I did, because that was a 23-day. I did a 23-day cruise, and I used to go to the nightclub, and the nightclub I was getting chocolate martinis, but I didn't have that many. I only had like one or two, and they were I like them. They're sweet, like chocolate milk. I mean, who doesn't like chocolate milk?
Of course,
they're good. So yeah, I know you're a primarily solo cruiser, and John Heald today said one of the things they're working on for their revamp of the VIFP program is getting solo cruisers double points. So I think that'd be pretty cool.
I'm diamond already, so that doesn't help me.
Doesn't help.
Hey, they might come out with a new level. We're diamond too.
You know what? I hope they do. I hope they come out with like a different level.
I agree.
What I really want to see them do is do like Royal does and give us like 4 drinks a day. Something like that. What they offer now is it's kind of trash. I saw you put that new tote bag they had coming out. You just put that out, I believe. And I'm not really a big fan of all these little gifts. They used to really give great gifts.
Yes.
No, there's a new one we posted on our page.
That's what you just said.
Oh, that was the old. Oh,
that was great.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I enjoyed this backpack right here. I enjoyed this one.
Yes.
But that tote bag.
I think lately they've gotten better with the fanny pack and the toiletry bag, and now there's going to be a new tote
versus the luggage tag and the other weird. I mean, and anything is cool. You know what I mean? But
the thing that's behind us, that thing.
Yeah,
it's behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, no good.
No good. And you did it. They did it for like a year or so straight. So
it was awful. It was awful.
Yep.
But I think they're getting better, and I think now there's going to be a tote bag. We had a beach bag one year.
Yeah,
it was great. But I think they're looking to improve the quality.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. To John's point, he's like, well, between platinum and diamond, they have over 3 million people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's just say they pay $2 for these things. That's $6 million. But that's where you need to kind of separate platinum from diamond and then diamond to whatever class they may do,
Yeah,
because we've earned it. We should get something a little bit better, in my personal opinion.
Well, I mean, just some as again, I think one of the easiest things is the drinks. You're not paying, like it's not $20 drinks. You're buying these bottles at whatever cost. I think most people would appreciate that more than some of these gifts. And again, I gotta stop saying that. But we'll see how they work it out. They probably have to raise the levels up. Do they create another level above? Like 200? Maybe they have a level that's 400 or something.
They will.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah. They have to shrink the gap, because between platinum and diamond is 125 days. That's a lot. That's a third of a year, quite literally, that you're cruising every day. That's a lot of time.
There's going to be a diamond plus or something to that level, whether it's titanium or something. It's going to be, yeah.
Curious to see what it is, though. I'm glad they're working on it. I really am.
Well, and again, I gotta get that out of my vocabulary. And again, when you go on like those journey cruises, they get rid of the status, which is terrible. Because it's not terrible. You just have to get off the ship with everybody else, and you don't get the priority boarding. So some of those can be bad. I'm just spoiled.
Yeah. But would you even want to see like a open bar, like 15 drink limit, like the Cheers?
No. I mean, you're getting too expensive, like a drink package. But a couple of drinks, and they could be well drinks. They could be, instead of like the $20, hey, and then drinks, 4 drinks under $12.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Maybe unlimited coffee or soda for the cruise.
4 drinks. I mean, whether it's like a specialty coffee or it's just something like that to make you feel different than everybody else. I mean, right now, I believe, is it gold or diamond? They have like one free drink or one anywhere on the ship, and ours is like you have to have it at brunch. There's a difference, and it's like whatever ours is different than theirs, because it was like they had it where they could use it anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, on the first or the thing was the last night of the cruise, you can get a beverage, or the first night of the cruise, you can get a beverage. So it's weird.
It was weird. Like the last night of the cruise, I don't drink because I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I really, I don't drink on the last night of the cruise. And it was just really weird how they had that set up. It was like not just a free drink, it was a free drink at brunch. Well, I'm eating brunch at 11 o'clock in the morning. I really don't want a drink. I will drink, but I don't want one.
He'll have a chocolate martini, but he doesn't need it.
You've been to the Diamond Lunch, you walk out. And
I know.
A lot of people don't know
it's 12 noon.
Yeah.
I know.
You're starting that early. It's going to be an early night, but we figured out over the years that you don't have to take what's on the tray. You can order what you want. Liz is a vodka soda 2 lime girl. And like normally at that point in time, I'm not normally drinking. I might have a beer, which they don't actually have at the Diamond Lunch. So I'll order 2. So she has one. Come 2 o'clock, she's like,
right.
All right.
Well, I'll order like maybe a couple of beers, and hey, can you not open them? Or even sodas. Like, can I get a couple of Sprites or whatever? Just don't open them up. And usually, you tip them and they don't mind, and they just bring you the cans. So that way I can have it for later on. But yeah, like the drinks, it's like, it's 11, 12 o'clock. And I really don't want to be drinking that much.
Not early. Maybe they should switch it to like a diamond dinner or something,
They did something. When I went to that diamond, Rob, I'm sorry we're leaving you out the conversation.
That's okay.
They did something on this last. What was my last ship? The Miracle. They did something that first time that happened to me. I went to the Diamond brunch, and they invited me to an al fresco dinner on the Lido deck. So they brought tables out and they served us like a diamond brunch on the Lido deck.
That's awesome.
And it was outside, you know, under the stars. I mean, that was nice. That was the first time that ever happened to me. That was this last time on the Miracle.
That sounds spectacular.
It was nice.
Yeah, something a little different. Kind of reminds me of the day when, I mean, you've been cruising wild, when the Carnival actually tried doing blackjack on the Lido deck.
Oh,
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yes, they had it out on the Lido deck.
Yep.
They had outside blackjack and inside blackjack.
Really?
It lasted about a year, and I think I'm guessing it probably got kind of rowdy, windy. I don't know,
Yeah.
but you'd go up on Lido deck, get a drink, and you're like, "Oh snap! There's blackjack. I'll be back." You know,
I never saw that. I mean, the weirdest thing I saw up there was like skeet shooting.
Oh,
That
that's
was
a
crazy.
long time ago.
That was a long time ago. It was like, let everybody get liquored up and hand them a loaded shotgun. What can go wrong here?
I don't know.
thing.
Well, I wish I saw those.
Rob, you
days.
ever been skeet shooting on a cruise ship?
No, but it looks
No.
loads of fun.
Yeah, they had golf balls. You could drive, you know, it's like a golfing range to drive the golf balls off the back of the ship.
Yeah, that was before for our first cruise was 99, and that's where the environmentalism, politics, and everything kind of kicked in. And I definitely remember hearing about it, and it was not on our cruises.
So, what got you into cruising?
I don't know. We got married, I guess.
We did.
By the way, this year we'll be married 25 years.
Wow! Congratulations.
Thank you. She put up my ship. Yeah, she put up my ship for 25 years. So
yeah.
Nice.
We went to a travel agent. She's like, "You should try a cruise." We're like, "Okay," and
we flew to Miami.
We flew to Miami. We went to San Juan, St. Thomas, St. Croix.
St. Croix,
which they never go to anymore.
Yep.
And it was awesome.
Yep.
And that was it. We were hooked.
Then she came home one day, and she's in human resources, has her master's degree. So I knew I'd be following her. I'm a retail fool. And she's like, "Hey, do you want to move to Fort Myers, Florida?" I'm like, "Never heard of it, but it's Florida. So yes, I do." 6 weeks later, we're here. And then we realized, holy crap, we are this close to this many ports. Game on.
Cruise. We're gonna book the cruises.
Yeah, we did 1 a year, then 2 a year. Now we're doing like 3 or 4. Last year we did 5 because we had a vacation that canceled, so we booked a cruise instead.
What we loved about it was you just go, and you don't have to worry about like what you do, when you do. You do what you want on your own time.
And it's fun.
And it's fun.
Rob, how many cruises have you been on? Come on, you should know this. You have a travel channel.
5, 6. About 5 or 6.
Okay.
Right.
You're a cruiser.
Once you're in, you're like in. You're hooked, right?
It's tough from Canada.
All right, Bill. How many cruises have you been on?
Probably roughly 47, 48. About 47.
Okay, so you're close to us.
Yeah, but you do longer cruises because like when we started, it wasn't sea days to get status. It was number of cruises.
Yes.
So we'd go on Miami every month, every 2 months to do a 3-day Bahamas cruise, you know?
Well, I was that way. When I became platinum, I was grandfathered in because they switched over to days, but I had whatever the number of cruises that it took to be platinum, I had that. But mine, I was working like, one job, 2 jobs at the time. So I could only get away for weekend cruises. But I had enough, whatever it took, 10, 15, whatever the number of cruises to become platinum, I did that. But then they changed the policy. So I didn't have the days to be platinum. But I was grandfathered in since I was already platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were platinum for 10 years probably.
Oh, at least.
Yeah. So we got grandfathered in, same as you, and it took forever ever to get to the diamond status.
I mean, luckily for me, it was. Oh, matter of fact, you guys were talking about Fort Myers during the housing crash. I almost bought a place down in Fort Myers. They had they had a lot. You guys had a ton of houses down there with defective drywall. And I'm like, I was working. I wasn't, thinking about retirement, but it's like I need to buy a house down there because I mean they were basically like giving these houses away.
Yes, the Chinese drywall dilemma. Yes.
And now I look back and it's like, I wish I would have done it. Being so close to cruising.
Bill, come. Look,
it's getting more reasonable. The houses are finally coming down. But yeah, I mean, the house we're living in now is quite literally on Zillow twice what we paid for it 9 years ago.
No, it's 3 times.
Or almost 3 times. I'm sorry, 3 times what we paid for it. It's brutal.
Definitely a good market.
It's too high.
We both need to go down to Florida.
There you go. Come on, Rob.
I agree.
All right. Well, we will welcome you into our house. Like Bill, Rob, come stay with us.
We have a guest suite.
It might be it might be a ship show, but we will welcome you here.
Yeah, you might have to do a live while you're here too.
Right.
We have a pool, we have kitchens, we have bathrooms, we have places to sleep.
Yeah, it's a weird setup. We quite literally have 2 houses on one property. One's a small guest suite, if you will, and then the other one's it was a garage apparently, and then they put it into a regular house. So
yeah,
we live in a garage.
It's a weird setup, but if you come, you're all welcome.
It sounds like it works. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, thanks.
I see Traveling with Tinkerbell came in. Hey, Tinkerbell.
Yeah. Traveling with Tinkerbell.
Hey, Jackie, how are you?
We were just on her live a couple nights. That's 2 nights ago. Yeah, 2 nights ago. You
guys are everywhere.
Asked us to join, and we were very happily to accept that. That was a cool live.
She's an awesome channel.
Yep.
She does a lot of cruise videos, and we love her. Oh my god! I think I'm too drunk.
You've had a couple, Liz. You've had a couple.
Yeah, she has. It's been a long day.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Is it the special CHINGUACOUSY Addicts mug you're drinking out of?
Of course.
No, but
what
I have
else, Rob?
a backup drink,
which is also Carnival.
So yeah,
anything tonight, Rob?
Say again.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bill.
No, I didn't have anything to say. Go ahead. I believe he asked you, were you drinking anything, Rob?
Yeah, I'm drinking just plain soda.
Oh, boring.
Until my mug appears up.
How about you? You having anything this evening, Bill? Or you're taking it easy?
No, just water. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing exciting here. I had a couple of rums in my glass that my crew bought me, which I love. So it's El Jefe on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I use that all the time. I love it.
So, Rob, are you going on the rock and roll tribute cruise?
No, I probably won't be going on that one.
Okay.
I'll just be getting off of the Booze Cruise 3.0.
Oh, I keep forgetting this. I keep forgetting this next year.
Yeah.
So many options.
It is next year.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. I mean, I'm thinking this year. There's just so many group cruises out there. I can't even keep track of them.
Yeah,
I do like. I do like the music cruises, like when you have the bands.
I haven't been on one of those. I think it would be fun. We almost went on. I think earlier this year they had. Was it Chefs? They're cruising with a Chefs cruise.
We didn't go on that.
Well, I know. What was the name of
it? Cruising.
I forget what it's called, but they had a bunch of chefs on the cruise, which I love cooking.
Yes.
So it would have been cool to be on that cruise, but didn't fit in our timeline like most of the cruises don't. Still got to work.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I love cooking.
that pesty work.
Yeah,
I
I know.
love I love cooking, and I get to do it all day long.
No, but if you like
Nice.
cruising, shit,
Ship.
ship. Oh my god, am I saying that aloud?
Oh, what the hell was
we know what you were saying, Liz.
it? She said ship.
She
It
did.
had a ROM. It had a bunch of the more popular TV chefs, if you will. And
Uh-huh.
I thought it'd be kind of cool.
Well, that's themed cruises are those were some of my favorite cruises. Where whether it's music, whether it's cooking, whether I did one that was NASCAR, they're a lot of fun because the whole everything, all the entertainment is based around that. Like the music, I don't know how this rock and roll tribute cruise is going to be, but they had on the cruises that I went on, they had a ton of musical acts. So they had, on the Lido deck, they had the stage set up, and then in the theater, and then when you got off on the island, they had some music going on. Vanilla Ice put on a show on the island one time, and it was always a lot of fun.
Yeah, one of the guys I watch a lot is Mike's weather page because we live in Florida, so we get the hurricanes. And this gentleman, he's a home weatherman like myself, and he started a page, and now he's started to do cruises. And every time he does one, I mean, I love this guy. I've followed him since Hurricane Charlie in 2004, but his timelines don't fit up. I'm like, son of a ship. This was Chefs Making Waves.
Yeah.
Making Waves, and it was now actually. 25th through the 29th, so they're still on it.
So we have Robert Irvine, Manit.
Yeah, Manit, Chohan, what the hell's the other guy?
If you are
Aram,
if you love the
Sanchez.
Yes.
The cooking scene and stuff like that, like the competitive cooking shows. So while they are chefs, apparently there's a huge difference between a chef and a competitive chef. And so like all these guys are competitive chefs. So we're like, you and I would cook dinner in 2 hours and be okay with it. But if we had to do the same thing in 30 minutes, we'd be like, you know, and this is what they do for a profession and thrive on it.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome.
I love watching that show. Gordon Ramsay on his show where tri-level chefs or whatever it is, where they have the 3 different levels.
Yeah.
Oh, next level chef.
I love watching that show and watching, them being under a time constraint, trying to put together their meals.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I like making old stoner food, so it's a nice slow cook, So I have the Emerald Lagasse air fryer thingy, which does everything, and
bam,
and love it. Speaking of which, he's redesigning the biscuits and gravy on Carnival, so they're hoping to bring back biscuits and gravy, and it's going to be designed, built, made by Emerald Lagasse. So
he was on this cruise, the Chef Making Waves.
Oh, Chefs Making Waves, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm slurring.
Yeah.
I am slurring. I can hear myself slurring.
I made her 2 drinks.
I have to stop.
She works too goddamn much. She wakes up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, starts work at 6 o'clock in the morning, gets out of work at 6 o'clock at night.
I hear it.
So she's exhausted.
Talking.
We're gonna call it a night, folks.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here myself.
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate you joining, Rob. Thanks for having us on, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Rob,
for coming out.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
See you later. Talk to you later.
Coming out.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So that is our live stream for the night, and we will be having another open mic next month. And let's see if I can give you one more clip. I'm not sure if I have it saved in my library, but I will check if it is there or not as we roll on out. But let me take a quick look, which no, it doesn't look like I have it saved on this one, so I will have that for you guys next time on my next show, and we will to do this another time. So thank you all once again for coming out to tonight's live stream, and I will see you all hopefully next week on my live stream every Thursday night. So until then, I'll see you all in the high seas and wherever Charles may take us. Bye for now.